slates to break, or should we put the other one on?
This one would be good to.
Maybe the other one too.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Do you need one?
Good morning. This is John Harder with another episode of a live broadcast spreading the wealth of TBC and free energy. We have a monetary system that is sufficient to create a brand new economy worldwide. And this is what we are working on. That's why we're spreading the wealth of TBC. All right, so today I want to share the screen and go over a few things on the blog. All right, so we'll go here and spend some time on this page here.
So I was working on my project.
So this is steps to a fast track in the TBC community. No, a fast start. Steps to a fast start in the TBC community. A great way to earn an uncapped amount of additional income. Fast start cash income. Right? So here are the steps laid out of how we can get through this, receive the gift, and then complete the Kringle's cash profile. Then pass the send button test. Pay the $10 fee. Set up new wallet. Set up a YouTube broadcast. See, these are laid out very, very clearly for us. For a new person who comes in, and we could say that hasn't heard of TBC before, just by following these here steps, you could get making money actually within the first week easily, even within the, depending on how quickly you work through these steps, you could probably start the first day. Because receiving the gift is it's really a very basic signing up with the Kringle site. And of course, then next thing is completing the profile. That's a matter of what, just a few minutes, at least what, half hour would do. And then the send button test, that's what, and maybe 10 minutes. And then paying for the $10, well, if you don't have any Bitcoin Now that would depend on what you had to do to get Bitcoin. Here in town, to get Bitcoin, here you wouldn't be able to get just $10. Here you would have, I think it's $50 is the smallest amount that you can get, $50 worth, which would cost around $75 or so, something like that, for the Bitcoin to be able to pay for the $10 fee. That's pretty much how it would work out here in Ontario. Then of course, then you can just yeah, there's a website you can put it into, which is a Flex ePin site, and you put in the pin that you go and buy, and so doing that whole thing, we could say, could take an hour. Yeah, that could take an hour or so, just because Bitcoin is kind of a bitch to get. And then set up new wallet. So from there on, it really is actually very easy. Set up the new wallet, set up YouTube broadcast, which that actually, because if you aren't if you don't have a YouTube channel set up for the broadcast, well, that there would be a 24-hour step, because it takes about 24 hours to get your YouTube channel approved for broadcasting, because they have to, I don't know if they personally, like if a person actually it checks it, or does the system just take 24 hours to, to update? I don't know. But anyway, they have to approve your phone number linking with the channel, and so that takes 24 hours. But then of course they once that's done, for the next day, then you can schedule on Kringle's Cash a slot for the next day. Of course, you have to set up a broadcast then first on YouTube, and then schedule a broadcast for the next day. And then of course the next day, then you do your broadcast. So you would have this 24 hours. And if you did the first few steps here in like step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, you could probably do that within in 3 hours quite comfortably. But then the YouTube broadcast, that is a 24-hour thing if your channel is not ready for broadcasting. This window is way too noisy here. Excuse me. Okay, so here then we're looking at, this is the second day, and then you yeah, setting up the Kringle broadcast that's the second day that you can do this step here. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step 6. Because of this here, this step 5 taking 24 hours, then step 6 has to be done the next day. And that, of course, that's when you can book. So step 7, you're in the third day. All right. So now, of course, this year's step, if your channel is ready for broadcasting, then of course that eliminates one day there, which is the second day that you can do the broadcast on, because you can book the broadcast on the first day, and then you would be doing your broadcast on the second day, and then purchase $100. And this is laid out carefully, because that way your $100 qualifies for the 500%. Let's go to that post for a bit. I'm just gonna, oh yeah, that's all right. I'm just gonna go to the 500%. Let's see if something comes up if I go 500%. Let's see. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Oops. Let's see. One of them should come up. Let's look at this one. This here is a 500% bonus from June 21 till July 21. And this here is the where we can go over what that means on the chart, and here of course are all the explanations. So but that is a 500% bonus that that you would qualify for by going through these steps here and getting buying $100 worth of coin, being a broadcaster, because you did a broadcast. You then qualify for the I think to qualify the bonus, for that bonus, I think you actually have to have been on a send button meeting as well. That would qualify you for the 500% bonus. All right, so complete the transaction verification on the buyer's side, and then have, you know, you of course when you submit that, you also need to contact the seller to confirm that transaction as well. So then select broadcaster, and become their partner. So that's what you then can do. You can select the broadcaster, and you can become the partner, signing up everyone in your household and help them to receive the gift, even babies. Right? Sign up everyone in your household and help them to receive the gift, even babies. Quite simple. To complete those steps on their own, which, you know, as this here age we're talking about, and then you help everyone complete those steps, and then receive 50% commission on each member of your household from your partner. Right? So each person that buys the $100 worth in this step here, you then qualify for a 50% commission on that. And now, of course, now you can make a list of the 10 closest people to you in your life outside your household, and invite all 10, you know, all 10 of them to receive the gift, and then complete the steps above. Start 50 new new chat sessions on Facebook, such as, no, 50 new chat sessions on Facebook using the GIF icebreaker. Right. Show interest in each of those Facebook friends that respond to your icebreakers. So once chat dialogue is showing open friendliness, invite them to receive the gift. Help those that receive the gift to complete the steps above. Right? Your broadcast leads inside the Kringle Cashback office. Oh, right. These are the leads from the that we as broadcasters get from the no. Okay, so those are the leads that the broadcasters get, and I don't know which step I was on here. Okay, so the second last step, work your broadcast leads. And so there's a lot of people that still seem to need help with because they're completely out of tune with the blog, and therefore they're not aware. Some people aren't even aware that we're migrating. Right? So, and then study the blog daily. Study the blog daily. Yeah. There we have it. So these are the steps. Now these are the steps that when people need help and ask for help, how to make money on or money with TBC. Well, these are the steps that I go by to find out where they're at. What all is there that you've done when it comes to these here steps, and that's depending on where you are here is how your money making will go with TBC. So this is the process right here. It's all completely laid out step by step to start a cash flow income using TBC. And of course once you like here it was saying it's something about a 50% commission, but that is only while you're learning, while you're an apprentice, and but then as you become a broadcaster and you study the blog and so on, you learn what TBC is all about, how actually it works, and so on, that you become a broadcaster, then you can start selling your TBC. Of course, especially if you buy some extra, because you might not want to sell yours right away. You might want to have a bit more coin first before you start selling, because you got to consider that if the coin is going to double 7 times yet, then getting rid of it, if you have only a small amount of it, you're actually kind of seriously impairing your own income for the future. All right, so those are basically the steps for that. So let's look at this $500 bonus here for a little bit. As here is the chart that shows us every it shows us the difference. This here is the broadcaster cookie rewards, and this is the basic cookie rewards. So what exactly are cookie rewards anyways? Well, cookie rewards are actually basically 100 million, as you can see right here. 100 million cookies equals 1 TBC. All right, so this is TBC here. This is 1, and 100 million cookies is what that equals. And and here it is in Kringles. Well, this is actually the old Kringle, but then we dropped 2 zeros, which now it is this Kringle here. It's this in Kringles. So so 1 TBC uh, 1 TBC equals 1 million Kringles. That's the new Kringles. It was 100 million before. Okay, and then here, of course, are the basic cookie rewards. This is if you're not a broadcaster. So if you buy purchase $100 worth of cookies, you don't buy Kringles anymore the way it used to be. Now you buy cookies, and then you buy, and then you have to that's right. That's right. Let's go back here for just a little bit. Ooh, a light just went on. This 50% here, you see your reward, you're cashing in your cookies. Like, let's say right now, if you were to go through these steps here, right? You'd go to through these steps, and you would receive your 50% commission. Well, your cookies, they haven't become coins. So the gift that you get, they're cookies, and what you buy are cookies, right? Let's look at that. So what you purchase are cookies, and then when the redemption time comes is when you can redeem them into cash, into TBC, and after that, that's when I think the coin that you buy there TBC coin though. Yes, that's right. So you would have, like, let's say you had 100 worth of TBC coin, but that's all you would have worth in coin. And the cookie rewards, the cookie rewards is what you get over top of the coin that you have purchased. So let's say you would purchase $1,000 worth of TBC. Well, you would have $1,000 worth of TBC, but you would also have 10. You would also have 1 billion cookies, which would qualify you for 10 TBC coin. But your coin is only $1,000 worth, and you would not be wanting to just sell that off right away, because that doesn't well, the cookies would probably still remain there even if you did, but nonetheless, it will double like 7 times in price. So getting 50% commission is a much better option. It's kind of like giving up the chocolate bar today to get the bike tomorrow. You know, you really want the bike, but and in order to get that bike that you really want, maybe you'll have to give up the chocolate bar today, and then tomorrow you'll get the bike. That type of a scenario, right? So here is the complete explanation of how this all works with this chart here. And I don't know how much time is left. 9:27. Okay, yeah, it's just about a half hour. But here's an explanation of that, and so let's just look at some of this. But I would like, well, let's go this first section here. Okay, this special offer will affect the value of all cookie rewards by 5 times for all categories under the end or until the end of the promotion. So the gift will now be 125,000 cookies. Broadcast will be 5 million cookies. 100 paid referrals will be 5 billion cookies. Whoa. Broadcasters will get 5 million cookies, while basic members will get 5,000 cookies for attending send button meetings. Lastly, broadcasters will get 500 million cookies, while basic members will get 500,000 cookies for every 100 purchase. For every $100 purchase during this special promotion. All right, so that gives us the difference here that we can see on the chart here, that if you're a broadcaster or you're a basic member, that's how the cookie rewards, you know, basic community member. And of course, you can read through the whole thing here, which explains the entire it lays it all out here for you. So just go ahead and read the whole thing on this blog post, and you can find that post just by typing in the search 500%. You type that in the search, gives you, and then you can find this post on that page. And the title simply is 500% cookie rewards bonus until July 21st, 2018. All right. Now, I want to just at the end of this here broadcast, I want to just encourage you that you're looking through this, and if you you know, you mind is kind of down, if you're feeling that you're not sufficient, you could never do it, you know, those kind of things, they can so easily play your mind. And you know, especially if you have had failures in the past, your subconscious plays on you know, plays with your mind on these things, and we need to, you know, in order to succeed, you need to you got to have a positive mindset. So you need to build up your own mindset so that you can let's see, where is that video? Oh, there we are. You know, because you can do it. You can do it. Anybody can. Now it's up to you, of course, if you want to rise to the challenge, because that's really the only thing that will hold you back, is whether you want to rise to that challenge or not. But don't let your past thinking, your past failures, or any of that drag you down and stop you from making, from fulfilling your dreams in the future, because you can definitely do so. And you can, seriously, you can live any lifestyle that you want to live, but you must let go of the past and of the negative mindset that your subconscious may be playing on you. If you know, if you have failures in the past, it is you know, and one way to overcome those things is there is a mirror technique that you can use by just simply looking in the mirror, relaxing, being relaxed, and looking in the mirror and telling yourself that you can do it, that you are really getting good at this, you are becoming a pro, you can, you know, that you are just getting so good at it. And doing that will help you to build up some self-confidence, so that you can create the success that that you want in life. Because truly, we are the creator of every one of us. We are the creators of our own lives. And I know that we have been sort of taught. Hi, Alice. Hi, Stella. Our twin granddaughters are here, so nice for them to pop up a little bit. Thank you so much, Joe Stevens, for joining me on the broadcast, and thank you, Marjorie, for moderating. And so with that said, let me just encourage you. I have the links in the underneath this video. There's the links for information, and if you're not in TBC yet, well, I have just shown you in this video how you can get through the steps and start a company. Also, if you are in TBC and you haven't migrated, it is very important that you do that, because you're going to lose your coins when the old blockchain gets shut down. So thank you so much for watching this video, and call it a broadcast for now.